Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Whiskerwood. So if I remember rightly, we were just kind of trying to expand out here in the bottom right, bring this farmland out a bit, kind of dig into the side of the cliff, so we'll level it all out a bit. Dig underground because we want to move everybody underground a little bit and potentially also look at this left hand side, turn this into farming sooner or later. A couple of warnings we need to address. Low food. That is really not good. So luckily for us, we do have this fishery thing over here ready to go. So let's load that up with a couple of farmers. Get them doing the thing. That's going to hopefully get some food in. We are in winter. Well, we're in autumn actually, or fall. Check the heat map out. Things are okay at the minute. So we've got these little fires that are going to be useful for us, but at the minute we've got nobody working in the kind of, what's it called, in the fire tender, so nobody's there to look after those fires at the minute, and that one is also just outside that bugger, so he won't be looking after that one after all, but the others he will. Is there a way that we can move that in? No, it's still too far away. We have a supply ship, so this will be handy. We can get some food. Let's go big for some change. We'll get quite a bit of food with that, which is going to be okay. It's potentially going to be costly for us. Everybody's on the copper bars. Now then. Slides. If I can do this, which it would seem I can. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bin off these steps, and then we'll get a couple of slides, and we're going to run these slides down here so that our little critters that want to go down can do so rather rapidly. They'll just go shoom, slide down there. Hopefully means that they will use the steps to come up, but in the meantime, okay, because in the meantime they're going to use the slides, but I mean people have so far just gone down and not even bothered to use the slides. So don't really know on that one what's going on there. Let's see if we can't encourage them a bit. So he's coming up the steps. That's exactly what we want him to do because there is no other option. And then down the slide. Guessing they can't take materials down the slide. Oh, they can. Whee! There you go. And he goes. So just daft as it is, it just speeds up the process a bit of just going down. Then once we're down here, if we look at what's happening, we're just trying to dig out this kind of little bit of a channel at the minute just to get some houses in here. I'm not in a particular rush to get the houses in because we're currently too short of housing, which we're doing there. But if we can house everybody, then we can start removing the houses from up the top, and it's going to make everybody's life a little bit, say, nicer. You know, we don't need to be up here exposed to the elements. We'll get all of this land back actually. It's quite a bit, so we can jump everybody down underneath, which will be very handy for us. I think we're in a good spot though. If there's anything that we can research, potentially we look at the flax spinner. You can make ropes, and then we can get the fishing net. So that's the direction we'll go. Flax spinner, netter. He can make things for this place, which will increase production hopefully. So if we can try and keep on top of the food output, that'll be very, very beneficial for us. In the meantime, how's stuff looking over here? What are we looking for in terms of everything? So we've got 90 flax. Okay, got a lot of coal. Does anything need coal? This place doesn't need coal, and neither does this place, does it? No, not yet. I think it can do. There is is there? No, that's the ore furnace. Where is the fuel furnace? This one, isn't it? I think this is supposed to have a recipe where it can use coal. I'm sure I've seen something somewhere anyway. Regardless, not the point. I think if we keep everybody underground as well, it keeps them dry. So you got the temperature and slower movement speed of soap. Exposed water tanks gain water. That's positive, but we're not there yet. So we'll just keep on keeping on, I guess. Doing what we can do. Everything's in range currently. These are getting rid of all the stones. That's in a good situation. So if we can get more field, we're going to extend that field. So we'll square off this cotton field. Yep, probably good. And then I'll just clean all that out now. I see. Now, I think the reality of it is I could actually do with some more farmers just sort of around all of this lot, but things seem to be okay. A lot of the fields seem to be really low on fertilizer. At the minute we don't have any way of going around sorting that out, so it is what it is. We've got a couple of hallow fields, so we've got nothing growing, but they'll be okay. What we like for workers? For workers, I'm feeling that we potentially should look to try and get a few more earth workers. Get more earth workers will fill this out a lot quicker. Would be great. Oh dear, everybody's full. Everybody is full. So we should need to look at up in the resource warehouses. In order to do that, what do we need? We need to research the next tier, basically, because there's a medium warehouse in there, and we get water pumps and everything. So we really need to kind of get things and move along. Get this flax spinner go. Try and push on through. This is it for another day. Not a lot is going to happen tonight. Yeah, we're still in a reasonable temperature, so that's okay. I think it's until winter. So until winter turns up, we'll be all right. The food is going down substantially. We do have a smokery though, right? Do we not? No, we don't. Okay, so that'll be handy if we put a smokery in. Squeeze that in there. Not quite. We want to keep it this way. This entranceway is blocked. Why is the entranceway blocked? What are we blocking there? A successful night. Really good. Ooh, crop speed and growth is increased. Nice. This is just what we want. Get some more whiskers. I know it's going to kind of cap us a little bit in terms of living premises. That'll do. It'll also help us get stuff done. So if we get another earthworks, I don't want to block anywhere off. Get that in there. Ooh, we need a school. Aim up to apprentice, which means we can then put the apprentice in here, which is going to help out. Can't find materials. Got no planks. All planks must be accounted for. Damn. They're trying their best. They are trying their best. Another supply ship to come in, and then we get taxes. So we're going to be needing logs. Not logs, planks, sorry. We're also really low on stone. That's not what you want to see. At least 40 stone in there, even though we don't have any. Yikes. Pick up from there, deliver to there. That makes sense. Any mining people in here? Yeah. Audio. So that gets them also mining away. Handy, handy. Also makes me feel that these fellas are going to get... These ones are going to be the ones that are going to get us stones. These guys underneath, for whatever reason, I think they potentially just got more coal down here than anything else. Tin ore and everything else. But yeah, they're not really getting as much stone as unexpected. Let's see what the mine camp here somewhere. But they're doing what they can do. So if we just basically ask them now to just mine out all of this, because we've got to the point where we've got enough houses down here at the minute, so it's not too much of a worry. But if they just dig the rest of this out, get us some stone going on, that'd be handy for us for sure. Then we can look to plank everywhere up, wooden walkways. Travel speed, medium travel speed. They're both medium travel speed. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter which one we go for. Lovely. That's really irked me a little bit because I thought that was symmetrical. It's not. Not a worry. Get this night out of the way. Plod on. The fact as well that we've actually took on some more mice and everybody's got a house now. It's good. This underground thing is working. That's fantastic. And we've got this black spinner, which means we can make ropes. Grand. I'm intrigued to see what else turns green out this way when we fill all of this land in. Because although I have said that I want to use this as a industry corner because of the direction of the wind's taking all the pollution away, it's going to be really annoying if it's also where a lot of the new farmland turns up to be. Again, we're needing a lot of food and planks though. So if I take that one, not really giving us much food at all. Ooh, hey, woodcutters is idle. Can we move this? If we do, where can we move it to? I guess we can move it up here and then stick in some steps here. There we go. So they're still able to get to trees that are up there, hopefully. Yep, as is everybody else. Just about. This fella gets anything. He's doing the flax down there. Okay, let's move that down there then. If that's where he's going to be, there's no point in running backwards and forwards. Cool. Might as well educate everybody while we can. How many of these places have mice in? Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, so everywhere. Are people choosing to go... is there a way that it shows me who's living where? Because surely not every single building's got... Ooh, there we go, free bed. So this is what I'm saying. We can delete that one. Nobody's going to be homeless, he said. Yet randomly, sure I clicked on 2 different ones. There we go. Slowly going to get everybody down. Take time, but we'll get there. Oh, we are out of food completely. Oh, goody. I feel... we need to actually try and get some berries growing or something. We just don't have enough. We've kind of focused a lot on the cotton, which is okay for trade and stuff. Not with these guys anyway. But for taxes. But yeah, for our actual situation, it's not good. So we'll get rid of him. We don't need anything. Now then, can we get... I think we can get that in there if we just move this. So we get that there. Let him finish that. Pay our taxes. This is what we're saving the cotton for. And I mean, I was going to say coal as well, but coal isn't as expensive as cotton. They're going to keep digging it out for a bit anyway, aren't they? So we'll overpay. There we go. We'll overpay and see what we get. That'll also free up some warehouse space, which will be very much needed. So smokery, the fish. Okay, so it blocks that. I kind of don't care. So we've got to unselect that. There we go. And then we should be able to get that in there. Yes. Set that as a priority. Another Whiskers ship has turned up. I don't want to take anybody just yet. Do I? Do I? Not yet. Okay, cool. So here's the stuff that we've got. Old medical chest. Rusty machinery chest. Oh, I know what we're going for. 100% we're going to go for this rusty machinery chest because it's got 21 machinery and I've only got 3. I know it's a little bit, yeah, but it's going to be beneficial. I kind of want to do the mushrooms, because mushrooms are a crop that grow underground. But other than that, I don't really see any use just yet because I've not got enough underground space for it. We can increase our mining by 3 nights or 3 days, I guess, or we can take some medical supplies. I think we'll go for the advanced mining for 3 days, just because while we're digging it all out, if they're switched on to be 30% or whatever it was, faster, quicker, that's going to be hugely beneficial for us to clear out the area. Crack on and do that. In fact, we can also ask them to dig this out, can't we? Square that off. That's just going to take a layer out from underneath there. Beauty, beauty. Are we looking on this? Miles off. We do only have 3 whiskers. Oh no, I just Food is just not in a good way. Is there anything that we can do to increase food? Netta, yeah. Again, it's all cost. It's all machinery. It's all cost. We go the wheat cultivation and do wheat mill and bread. Ooh. We've got to be careful of going too much too soon. So yeah, if I just get tier 1 research sorted so it's out of the way so that we've got options available. Because I don't really know which direction to go now, if I'm completely honest. So I think, what do I think? Let's take 4 more. 100% we are struggling for food. It's probably going to be very costly, truth be told. Everywhere's now full again. Yeah, everybody's got a home. That's fine. I like that everybody's got a home. Just need these people to crack on with all this stuff. These people, you know what I mean? Mices to do their do, and we can pump ourselves further on. Oh, they're cleaning down here pretty quick. Are they? Yes, they are. They really are, actually. And if we also get them to clean out the next layer above, oh wait, and then the layer above that as well. Yeah, there we go. So we get 3 height in terms of headspace. That should be good. They've got plenty to do, so they can crack on in there. 30% faster mining. Fantastic. To apprentice all these up again. Right, now the fishery bit's done. We will want, of course, we want farmers. Have I just put a farmer in here? Yes, I have. Okay. So at least while there's nobody else here, we'll pump that farmer in. We can't put any old apprentice in. It doesn't matter. So we'll get them in. So they're actually just giving us fish. So 3 fish in gives us 5 smoked fish out at the cost of fuel. But it is increasing the food that we do have. So that's always fun. We've got a lot of hungry people. Like a lot of hungry people. There's 21 that didn't get food overnight. I didn't realize how much weight the little forager was actually doing for us, really. He was doing bits. So if we move him up here and prioritize the foraging of the berries, move some steps down into this place, get those berries sorted. I mean, it's not going to be a lot, but every little helps, right? Now, this thing has brought a load of food. So we'll hit this up just to get the food out. Which hopefully, I mean, it's not going to help much, but it's going to bridge a gap. There and there, there and there, there and there. That is now full. Damn. Okay. And it's got no stone. Do we have any stone? We do have a bit of stone. Try to tell me that this got no room for stone. So what do we have? Should have took coal off of there, I guess. Looks like we need a dedicated workspace for coal. Also, shall we say with this place, we want some cooked fish, smoked fish. Here we go. We can only have 6 fish at the best of times. Ooh, Nelly. Oh dear. Starting to get overwhelmed a little bit because we made some poor choices. I don't want to know how these getting on. There's 1 free bed there. If there's 1 free bed, that means we can get one of these gone. I mean, let's get rid of that one. That mouse deserves somewhere nice to go. I've had that little stone shack for ages. No more students. So that also then means potentially we do swap that out for the farmer. Help those out over there. Hey! Maybe not. Does it have any output whatsoever? Or is it just a case of food is getting eaten straight away? Another Whisker ship has turned up. We can't take any more right now. Although he's a craftsmanship and a perfectionist. So we'll take him and we'll get rid of the rest. One without a home. Not an issue. Like I say, we'll just jump underground, ask them for another house, get those in, prioritize them. Why not? We've got 1 more night to go and then the mining slows right down. But they're doing okay. We haven't got much stone like I was hoping that we would get, but everything else is going okay. It'll be our eat. They'll get that done pretty quickly. Kind of feel like I worried about having cut stone and I put 2 things out, but at the minute we're doing okay there as well. I think we could arguably even just pause that, to be fair, because we don't really use cut stone at the minute. We've got quite a bit of it, so we'll pause that. Means we'll get normal stone back, which obviously it's going to be really helpful for us. Frees up more little mices. Get onto the building thing. That'll be okay. Potentially looking to get another farm down somewhere. That probably is where we expand this way. How can we do this then? Somewhere central so they can go up and down. Have a look at that in the morning. We had 60 food. What's going to happen to this? So thankfully we had enough food to get us through to the next day. That was grand. I'm feeling farm. I want to maximize the use of this area. Farm wants to be here. I'm not sure how I feel about that though. It's a little bit, it's a little bit out of the way a bit. So if I pick them stairs, they're supposedly quicker. Then we can just get planting everywhere. Ooh, that's a good shout actually. How far? It needs to be built before I can work out how far its range is. So why are 4 people? Oh no, I was going to say why are 4 people suddenly hungry? They're not. It's just a warning that we have low supplies. We'll go for a little bit more food. That'll be grand. Light showers. What tanks just get filled up? Nothing too stressful. Feed us up. Just get that filled in. How are we looking over here? Prioritize these 3 fields to go to berries. Did I prioritize this field to go to berries? Yes, I did. So that this set of farms should be making these things into berries, but it doesn't seem like they're doing such a thing. They're just going to the warehouse to fill us up. Okay, cool. You. Okay, so we can get in here. Do we have any farmers? We don't have any farmers. How do we not have any farmers? Not a worry. And then all of this down here. Okay, let's just do that then. And then we just shift delete anything outside the circle. Something like that. So that's hopefully, yeah, a load of berry fields in the intent that we can actually get some berries. Now, it is going to go to winter, so that's going to stuff that up a lot. So they're not going to be able to do anything because they're going to get cold. Same with this stuff over here. So what we can do, valid location. No, can I destroy it? No. So then what I want to do is build a fire. Wait, what? That's not a field or anything. I should be able to build on that. I can build on that. Don't know why it wasn't letting me. So I build that there so that when it's built and I need to set this fella up, in fact, we should do that now. Then they can start getting some fuel over here and start lighting these fires because we're going to be in winter pretty soon. Tonight, they'll have that bonfire in there, which will heat these fields and hopefully get those fields going. What have you got that you can't get rid of? Flax. We potentially should get this flax spinner in then. How many houses have we got that are empty? 1 room? 3. Okay, so we've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Opens up a bit of space. Now we have to get rid of these as well. That's fine. Then we can get the flax spinner in. Ooh, decisions, because we've got the flax spinner or we've got the weaver. The weaver's going to give us clothes. The flax spinner is going to give us useful bit. He's also a second level entry. Interesting. We're doing both. They both will fit, so we'll do them both. And then worry about the flax later on, because I just don't think we're going to have enough flax. Well, maybe we do. 156. I was going to say, I don't think we have enough flax to be able to do anything. But looking at that, we should have ample. Because ask them to keep 15 fuel there. Then they'll be able to tend to the bonfires that they can reach, so hopefully keep the colony nice and warm. Do you feel that we should have another farm this side though? It's going to be smugglers. We're not interested today, thank you. This is okay going out here. Things are going exactly as planned. What was I looking for? It was farmers, wasn't it? Was it farmers? Was it farmers? There was something that I didn't have enough of. What do we need over here? Okay. Wow. Do we not have? We don't. So we need some more of these, Nick. Explorers Guild. We need a lot more explorers. Although we don't want to take him because he's weak. I don't want to overload myself. So refuse the ref. I mean, technically, what you could do is this so that they change their code, so to speak. So he's going to go from an engineer sort of thing to an explorers guild. Just makes sense to use them if they're available. This is going to help us get some clothes, which is great. This is going to help us get some rope, which is also great. Then we just need to look at the net makers guild thing so that we can start making nets, so that again it'll increase the fishery output. That'll help us there. Can we do anything over here? It's table salt, wasn't it? We don't have table salt yet. Okay, got to keep trying and keep going in the right direction. So, as you see, we now have bonfires lit. That one annoyingly is just out of range, so they're not going to be able to hit that one. Really do with it though, to warm everybody else that's around there up. So we only have 3. And there's a little heat map. So this is what I'm saying. This is hopefully going to help these crops keep growing. Nice and warm. Kicks out a lot of pollution though. So potentially we started a little bit early, but we are into winter. So it's here now, and it's going to help drive the cold away. I mean, you're not going to notice it early just because obviously it's early winter. There's no real problem or anything. But I guess I should. He's got the chills. I can't put it just anywhere. I do have to actually have space for it. But these folks out here as well, these are going to get cold. We don't want these to get cold. Oh, saying that, furnace in the other place actually does pump out some heat. That's quite handy. Next thing that I'm intrigued with. Oh, I've gone lower there than I wanted to. Hold up. Yeah, I've gone down an extra lower. Oh, I see. That's not what I wanted to do at all. But it does give me the... I want to see what this does. Wait, what? Oh, it's only like the odd point hit here or there. I can put it there at least, so it's underneath that corner. See what it does to these fields, because I don't know the area of effect of a stove. I don't know the area effect of the fires. Whether it's just on the same level, whether it affects above or below or what. I don't know how it works. Hard to see. It's getting costly. Go for the basic standard at 300 units. Ooh, everybody's out of room for stuff as well. That's not good. So we need dedicated warehouse just for food, basically. Not good. Not good at all. Turn that off. Food that side. I guess food over here somewhere. As for whereabouts. Can I sneak it in here? Yeah, I can sneak it in there. Then all they're going to have is just food items. Okay, here's the heat map as well. That bonfire is under there. So it is keeping the trees above warm. It also looks like it's not doing anything with the pollution. Hard to know. Like, look at this. Like, this is building big time. So building it out there has really been a smart move. You can see even these little fires are starting to drift now. Handy to know these things. Quickly, I need to be able to get the food in store. It will happen. It'll get there eventually. I will pause the school now. We've not got enough food again to feed everybody though. Just need a little bit of hammerage to go on there. A little bit more hammerage to go on there. That'll be grand. Right, he's done. Not done. Getting confused by symbols. He's going to be done first. Okay. Cool. Pause. Well, not pause, but you know when we slow it down. Right, so we want food. So we'll do berries and fish, and then we'll do that. That's basically it, isn't it? I guess if we just do all food type and only food type, tea and fine tea as well, because nothing else is food. Yeah, so if we just do all and only food types, then basically what we can do, these are only small warehouses though, aren't they? It's like 55 space or something. What are you trying to get rid of? Flax. Is there any warehouses particularly that I've got food on? Yeah, so if we turn all food off at this place, not that it seems to matter really. Same with this place. Oh, okay, so that is all done other than logs or planks rather. That takes berries. Well, not anymore. Same with this place. No, that's just basics. Cool. I'm losing where all my warehouses are at. Right, I can also get rid of berries. Brilliant. So this one and this one should now just be taking all the food. Nothing else. Only foods. So that is going to be good for us in some regards. What have we actually got here? 9. We do that, that should empty out that warehouse. It cooked, didn't it? Oh, there we go. So if we turn off, like I say, all the food for this big thing, because this is our biggest warehouse. I mean, not that it's got any food in there, but yeah. No resources in range. You're a woodcutter. Okay, we'll get you some stairs up there then by the looks of it. Spring into action. Cool. What is happening underground? What can you not get rid of? You can't get rid of coal. You can't get rid of coal either, can you? See, this is the thing that I don't like. So this is underground and they're chilly underground. So if we bring the heat map up, underground should not be cold. It just shouldn't. That's not how like life works. If you go underground, it's warmer because it holds the heat. So that's a little bit annoying. Should we say annoying to say the best? That underground is cold. I was hoping to move it all underground so we could have a little bit of warmth. But we're still going to need to use campfires and stuff. Okay, it's just how it goes. Not a lot we can do about that. Also, how are we looking? We're nearly there on the research. What do I have too much of at the minute? Probably wood. Definitely coal. Need to see what we can do with coal. Okay, so a sifting tower will use coal to produce fuel, and a substantial amount at that. So the charcoal furnace uses 2 logs to produce 3 fuel. A sifting tower uses 1 coal and 5 water to produce 21 fuel. That's substantial. Okay, so we need to get water basically. Hurry everybody up a bit. Don't really produce an awful lot of smoked fish, so I need to potentially get 2 of these going. Day 51. We are a long way in. We're hardly powering through. I imagine there's people out there who play this game much better. As much as I enjoy these kind of games, I'm not exactly the greatest at all the management thing. I just like to overwork everything, I guess. But yeah, I do enjoy these nice games. They just take a long time. They're a little bit long to play through. I know that can be a bit of a struggle, but ooh, there's some gold, big chunk of gold there. But I do enjoy it. It's nice. You just have to look at feeding these things, and yeah, just sorting out all the warehouse problems that we've got going on. Hopefully this research will be done soon. There we go. So if we drop in here, we were saying sifting tower that I can't get because I do water pumping first. That makes sense. So we'll do this, water pump, then sifting tower. But we're in a good spot, you know, day 51. We're advancing into whatever technology, tier 1 research tech. This is going well. Trundle through, see what we can do. Should I have actually looked at the warehouse first? Probably. I think try and stick with what we're doing. Get some waterage. Can I stick another house down here yet? No, not yet. I think we're too invested now, aren't we, in all the little bits up here? It would seem so. So potentially we have to undermine all of this again, put the brakes on them just so that they go back to cutting out what they had. I highlighted all that up whilst we were on the good, like 30% extra, but they've not worked on the bits that I need them to work on. We're going to cut them down, tell them what we want them to work on, and hopefully go back to filling it in, getting some more houses down here. Though those guys are sat there because they've got too much coal. Ah, dear. Another warehouse, I guess. Get a little one. Fill this one up with coal. Go on, little workers, do your thing. These guys can't fill any landing because they don't have any stone. I just worked that one out. Jesus, I'm slow. Come on, cool. Here we go. Logistics. Coal. That'll be the only thing that has. And that is going to get full within the matter of moments. Yeah, pretty quickly. Maybe not, but it's going to free up the mine camps again, so they can all get back to it at least. Should we allow cotton? I don't think so. Cotton's going to be overwhelming soon. Potentially we should look at breaking in and doing berries, I guess. Is this flax? This is flax. Wheat will be good around here as well. Night time is... Oh, crumbs, I didn't notice how much food we had. We had over 150 food. Absolutely getting pillaged though. Wowzers. But now the snow's here, you can see that I've let this camp die under here. Whoop. This will be a good tell actually. So if we can get this back under here, we'll see what it actually impacts around. But as you can see, where the actual fires are kept, it's keeping the snow off pretty well, other than this one little line down the middle in between the two circles. But it's doing its thing, and once these working stations are kicked up, they're also keeping a thaw out. Okay, so yeah, interesting. So the cotton field is okay there. It's a little bit dead over there. So that's cold. That's okay, and that's more than okay. I was wondering if it's going to tell me anything useful, but apparently not. Oh, there we go. We can see this as well. So what we want to do is, for sure, we want to mine that gold out. I would like to know where I can get what? Where would I want to get fertilizer from? Potash. Okay, so it's in the sifting tower. It is just a recipe in a sifting tower. Okay, a lot of stuff that we can get up there to get though. So how about we open up a big chunk of mining like up here somewhere, at least here. I want to flatten out a chunk of land halfway up the rock bay. Because otherwise I'm kind of no man's land here. So if we can, I feel down here actually, like have a step in that's leveled out, because obviously we're underground, so we might as well bury into this a little bit and try and level a few things out. They can get up to that all right. Yes, they can. I just need a mining camp up there. Do I have any spare mice? I do have a few spare mice, but it doesn't seem like there's much point now. At this point, I can just... This camp doesn't have anything else to do, does it? I think we'll be able to... Oh, it does. It's got all under there to do. Does it? Yeah. Like a couple of bits here. But yeah, so once they finish doing all of that, then I mean we'll need to fill this in, because this is a mistake. This wasn't what we meant to do. So we can fill this in, so that will level everything off again. Once they've mined that, I'll move that mining camp up here so they can start taking out a square out of this and just give us a shelf to park on, sort of thing. They have got no flax. I really do need a bit of a flax shelter. Then I can ask these guys to particularly pull from that flax place. We squeeze a little bit of a warehouse in here, and this is just going to be solely for flax. They're doing all right out here actually. They're filling this pretty well. We need to get some fire over here, big time. It will protect the field. What do I want? Where's the farming thing? There we go. I think if I get rid of that one and I put that in there, is that going to cover most of the field? Probably not, annoyingly. Also, that doesn't reach far, does it? No. Priority! Get me fire lit, brah. And then once that's going, we're laughing. If there's nobody in this workplace, what are we looking for fuel? 31 fuel. Interesting. If nobody's in the workplace is doing the work, it gets cold, which I suppose makes a lot of sense. Should we go again? Let's go again. Get more food, sort of stockpile and hoard a little bit. So we need to keep the berries alive. Keep them lit. They've got to be nearly done under there now. Okay, we also need to fill this little bit in, and we can level all that out. That'd be good. I would argue it'd be worth moving one of them over there just to do that now, actually, so we don't have to worry too much when the future comes about doing it in the future. Because all of this is just chilling at the minute, so it's not a big push to get that done. Ooh, what is he out of? Cotton. Still cotton. This is where we were going to put flax, wasn't it? So whack all flax in there. Go for 15 flax. Get me at least 15 flax in there, please. Which it should easily do. Which means these can pick up from here. Yeah, if I do that, and then basically have this to be like full all the time. Yeah, if that has a maximum amount of flax at all time, then these can pull from that, and that's, yeah, gives us a good idea of where our flax's output is full. So we've got nowhere to put the rope either. Not going well. It's not going well at all. So it outputs 2. So I'm guessing the output is... we're still one mouse without a house. But I should be able to get one in here now by the looks of it. Yeah. 2 houses. Hey, so that'd be a whole row underneath. Sorted, which then means, yes, there we go. We should be able to start mining out all of this stuff. So I can ask them to mine all of this away. Yeah, now that we've actually cut out the bit that we want to cut out, we're able to do the bit that we wanted to do. I'm just going to move this back a little bit more. Not that it's going to make a massive difference, but just slide it that way a little bit. Arguably, I can move these mining camps as well. So that's them there, which is just, and then that's there, and then, whoop, there we go. So it's a little bit uneven still. Ain't great, but get down here. And then how would I heat this without pollution? That's the problem. But maybe we don't. Maybe we save that for another day. Actually, yeah, so they are cold. I do think that's so unfair that they're this cold underground. They've got plenty of earth mass above them. They shouldn't be cold. We have just got an award for 55 gold ore mined. Yay. So who is out of resources as a woodcutter? So I think we pause that. We don't need that anymore. How many miners guilds? Miners have we got? Set that up as a high priority. Crack on. Food's in a good spot now. We've been collecting a lot of food. Kinda. Got a lot of fish. Good. Going well. I'm also gonna look to move this because there's nothing nearby. So we'll get this mine moved. We've set them up here. So they should be able to get up there. Easy enough. They're easy enough. It's a little bit of a nightmare. But yeah, and then they can start digging into all of that as well. So they'll be happy. He's done his bit over there. Good job. That's not what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Get some tools. Sort that all out. They can remove the rocks out of there. Bandabby dozy. He's nearly done with all that stuff under there as well by the looks of it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Cool. Supplies are in. We're still doing all right for food. So we'll take the basics of basics. Another woodcutter. So we'll pause that one. We won't destroy that one. We'll just pause that one for now. Because if needs be, we can path up there and get into all those trees. Just don't know what the situation is with it all at the minute, I guess. I don't want to go mad for it on the logs if we don't need to. Hey, water pump is done. So what are we saying here then? Does it produce anything? It produces water. Okay, so what do we need? It needs to be in the water. Without really knowing how it's going to impact all of this stuff, I'm kind of curious to see, what happens. Have a little bit of a laugh. Let's just put it here for now. Pumps water from the shore. So that's what we're going to ask it to do. We're going to ask it to pump water from there, and then we have that sifter that we should research. So we'll get onto that. I'm just interested to see, do you think it will drain this once this is all in? Do you think it will drain this? Well, we don't have any miners available either. That's not good. Ooh, free house. Delete. Another free house. Delete. Of course, that one would be the free one. So what we can do, actually, is then that's going to go into... Ooh, it hasn't gone into there. Still got a free house. We've still got free houses. I'm impressed that I think we're actually... That's full. Everybody's full bed-wise down here. That's awesome. Still got one more house there, and obviously then there's 2, 4, 6. So we've got 7 places that we can get rid of. Get rid of's the right word. And it's going to be these ones because they take up the room. Though we do only have 2 planks left. What's happening over here in these little bits? Get an apprentice in there, get them going. Okay, now there's one that's without a house. That's fine because they're working on it downstairs anyway. I hope. Yeah, there's still 2 houses that are free. What are you full of now? You are full of gold. Okay, that was unexpected. I'm also thinking what would happen here. So if we have, let's go again, shall we? So it's going to be, the path is there, and then it's 3 for a house. Let's have a little chunk like that. So then we can get, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 5 more houses that way. And then it's 3 house path. So we can actually go 1 more. Yeah. Slowly but surely we'll get there. So this has no more water. No more water. You know what I mean? And with that in mind, I also would like a water tank. Can I connect? How do I connect there? Interesting. I wasn't expecting to instantly place them. That's fine. Bit of a snug fit, but they'll go in. Okay, the doorway's there. That's all right. Yeah, cool. They're going to pump the water and fill these up. Heavy speed penalties on unheated ground because we've got a snowstorm. I don't fully understand. It's spring. So the fires as well, they will automatically turn off when it's warm enough. The Earthman is also finished, so we'll move him back over here so he can help with these out. I am intrigued whether this is going to empty this. Actually as well, what I'm thinking of, almost sort of square all this off as well, because then if I have a big square bit out here, I can use this for probably loads of warehouses or something. I don't know, just like storage, something. Start to ship things around. Ooh, I did not see him. Wick, do we need anything? Probably not, but we'll take it anyway. I'm glad it came up with that little bit of a warning that that was going to go. Do we have any copper ore? No. Yikes. Hopefully we can find some soon. Just move that down there. I still got all his gold, hasn't he? So what we feeling? Any of these empty? 1, 2. 2 places empty. 3 places. 3 places. Okay. And what have we got left? We don't have anywhere left as such. Oh, they're sleeping. I can't knock it down when they're sleeping. I'll get rid of that one though. And then when he's no longer sleeping, we'll kick him out, get him into a nice new house, underground, out the way. At least it keeps him out of the rain for a brief moment. End the day on a good day. He's no longer sleeping, so we can get in there and go, yeah, yeet, drag that out. And that's actually pretty good for us, because then we can just extend that out as well. Done. It's all within his little area. Yeah, it is. Super. Presume, anyway. I don't actually see where the circle goes this way around. So yeah, he's good. He's doing his thing. Here, they expand out. They're doing their thing. They'll expand out. Whisker's ship has turned up. Beautiful. Take a miner. Of course, they don't have anywhere to live now, which is typical. Yeah, we haven't quite cracked through anywhere yet to be able to get a house in. So all those houses that we deleted, we've actually still got a couple of Whiskers that are now homeless, as luck would have it. What we're researching, Sifting Tower is researching, jolly good. Right, I think that's as good place as any to leave it. We're expanding pretty well. Pollution's pumping out, holy smokes. We've moved a massive load of us underground. There's still a few more to go. We're still bringing in more mice, but things are going in the right direction. So this is a huge, huge, huge positive. And on that note, guys, I hope to see you again next time. You take it easy and bye for now. Bye, everybody.